My name is Joshua Adigun. I am a Microsoft certified trainer and a Microsoft most valuable professional. Today, I would be showing you how to create a webinar in Teams, in Microsoft Teams. But before I go into today's session, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're a first-time visitor on the AJ Tech House YouTube channel page. And then if you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for always returning to my page to learn one or two new things, right? And then do not forget to like the video, share it with your friends and colleagues, and then also turn on the notification button so that you can be notified of every new video I drop. How to create webinar in Microsoft Teams. Before now, I have I created a video on how to get started with Microsoft webinar, the difference between webinar, the Teams meeting, and then a town hall. I also showed you, I also created a video on how to manage webinar in Teams Admin Center. So today I will be showing you how to create a webinar in Microsoft Teams. So without wasting much time, let me quickly share my screen. All right, I believe you can see my screen now. Okay, so I'll go to my Teams. Yeah, my Microsoft Teams. I come to my calendar, and then I see at the top right here, I see new meeting. I click on the drop down to give me more options, and then I click on webinar. Click on webinar, it should bring up a page for me to customize my webinar. So let me give it a title. Let's say leveraging Microsoft webinar to Microsoft webinar for your upcoming event. I set the webinar date. Let's say I want it for tomorrow, 10 a.m. to say 1 p.m. No, let's say 1 hour, and I can say in this webinar you will learn how to leverage Microsoft webinar for upcoming events, and then it automatically picks my name as the organizer. I can add co-organizers, yeah, from within my organization. Obviously, let's say I want to add Adele as a co-organizer, and then I can add presenters. Let me add my m365tv@gmail.com. Yeah, let me confirm that. Yes, m365tv@gmail.com. As I'm sorry, not presenters from my organization. So I can add presenters from my organization also. Let's see, Alex. Yeah, Alex. And then I can add external presenters. That's when I can add this external presenter. And then event access. I want it to be a public one. So I want to enable attendees email, right? And also I don't want sharing to social media to be available. So for options, the attendee options, experience option, I want their mics to be turned off. I want their cameras to be turned off. I only want the Q&A session to be section to be turned on, and then the green room. I can click on edit more options here to see additional options. Who can bypass lobby, people that maybe died into the meeting can bypass lobby, and then what again, attendees with registration link can also bypass lobby. Yeah. And then who can admit? I want only organizers and co-organizers to admit. We shouldn't reject anyone. Mics and camera should be turned off. And then let's see, engagement. Yeah, this is engagement part. Roles. Announce when people dial in to join or leave, right? If I want to do that, so I can always take note and then ask questions as to why they are leaving or not. So I can, yes, have recording and transcript also turned on, right? So I click on save, and then I come here. Next is the bio, presenter bio, but I need to save this. I click on save. The details are now saved, right? I click on presenter bios. So I have Alex Weber and then a guest speaker. So if I click on this, I should be able to edit the name. Alex name. Alex works with Microsoft. Yeah, I can add the LinkedIn profile, the Twitter profile. I can add the bio here. He is a seasoned project manager, right? I click on save. The guest speaker here, I click on edit. So guest speaker, I can yes, I can say AJ Tech House in brackets guest speaker, and then I can say AJ Tech House. This is a hub of learning anything tech. I click on save. So the name changes here, right? The name changes. So if you notice here, there's a unique join link. So for the guest speaker, external presenters, they have a unique join link. I can click on it and see it here. So this is the unique join link for them. I can copy and then yeah, and then refresh, also generate a new link. So that's fine. I can also click here to move it to the top, bottom, and the likes. So I'm done with that. So let's come to teaming. So I can decide to have my logo here. I want to put my company logo. So let's see, I should have something here, AJ Tech House. Yeah, I love that. I can increase it. I click on save, and I can add a banner here. Yeah, for the event, for the webinar. Yeah, so I want something. So let's do it this way. I want something like this. So I click on save. So my banner is also added. So the next is I go to registration configuration. So I have a capacity of 1000 by default. I can decide to say I want capacity of 1, 2, but again, I'll get an error. So the maximum capacity for a webinar is between 1 and 1000. So I go back to 1000. So for the registration form, right, by default, you have the full name, that's the first name and the last name, and then you have the email, right? So I'll just add, so see, first name, last name, email, Microsoft consent fields are required and already added. Yeah. So first name, last name, and email is already added. So what I want next is to add a field and say I want the organization they work with. I'm requiring it. And then I also want to know their job title and then the country from which they are joining in from, all compulsory. And then I am done with that. I come to attendee status. I save changes. Attendee status. So no registrant yet, which is understandable. So because I don't have a Microsoft Teams Premium license, I will not be able to customize this email, right? This email template. However, you have different templates, attendees registration template, pending approval, waitlist, rejection, cancellation, webinar cancellation, webinar date, time update, webinar reminder, event recording available. So I can only preview, right? I can't customize it. So this is how the form, the email, registration email would look like. You are registered for leveraging Microsoft Webinar for your upcoming event. It will show my organization name here, AJ and Sons Limited. It will show the email. It shows my banner. It shows my logo. It shows this prompt here again. And then when you register, it automatically picks your name. It tells you your spot is reserved, the time, and then we are looking forward to seeing you. So the organization name here is by default. Even whether you are using a Teams Premium, you can't change this. The only way you can change this is from Azure or Active Directory or from Entra ID. And then when you change the name of your organization, this changes also. It takes a while and then it changes, but to say to automatically take this out here, that it's not feasible at the moment. And then this information here also is here by default, basically. So I click on close, that's fine. Let's see webinar reminder. I can preview this email. Says just a quick reminder that this event is coming up soon. Yeah. Let me click on close and then I go to reports. I don't have reports for before the event now. So these are one of the features I spoke about. So no reports yet. You get a set of reports after the event ends. So recordings, the option is only available after the event has been published. So connecting apps, if there are other apps you want to connect, maybe you want to, you want to connect some apps to the webinar, automate workflow and other things, you can also connect. So for me to be able to show you this reminder, this webinar reminder and other things, I'll go back to details here and set the webinar to today. So I'll set it to 11, let's say 11:05 a.m. right, to 12:05 a.m. today. And then the next thing I need to do is I can also click on manage apps, right? But no, I don't want that. Sorry, I'm trying to go back to the webinar. Okay, I'm back here. Yeah, I'm back here. I click on publish site. So let's publish this site. So this site has been published, right? I click on this to copy the link. So when I go to an incognito window, let's say just to test this out, I paste this link here. The page should come up. So you see my webinar page with my banner, with my logo, the title, and then you see the speakers, the name of the speaker, the role of the speaker, the organization the speaker works with, and then what I wrote in the bio. This shows for both internal and external speakers. And if you have more than two speakers, everything will show here. So, and I have the page for registration. So quickly I click on register. So I have first name, M365 TV, M365, yeah, TV, organization, AJ Tech House, media coordinator, country, Nigeria, I understand, and then I click on register. So now I have registered for this event. If I go back, yeah, I could come to my email now, you'd see that first I got an email that I was invited because I am part of the organizers, right? So this is the invitation as a guest speaker. I'm sorry, I was invited because I am one of the guest speakers, right? However, because I registered again, I can see the registration, registration link, updated registration link after I registered. But that's what you get when you register for the event. But this is all because I am one of the presenters. I'm one of the guest speakers here. So let me see something. Okay. Let me go back to that page. So this is what you have, and this is how you create a webinar, a Teams webinar in Microsoft Teams. Thank you very much. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're a first timer on the AG Tech House YouTube channel. And for the returning viewers, thank you very much for always coming to my page. If you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment section, and then I would do justice to your questions. And then if you want me to create any video for you, please do let me know. I'll create the videos for you. Like my videos, share my videos, and then ensure your notification button is turned on so that you can be notified of every new video I drop. Thank you and cheers. Bye bye.